we're going into our, potentially our final match of today. It's GameLab versus TIGERWONG Esports as we're back in the land of Dawn.
Well, is GameLab going to take 2-0 or is TIGERWONG going to bounce back? Because as of yet, I feel like there is a very, very huge possibility. And as of yet, harassment has been made. Dadi Dudado taking a little bit too much damage. Going for a pull yourself together emblem instead. I guess he wants to be in the fight a little bit more with the flicker, try and set up for the Fanny. But speaking of which, Gugun once again, this time he's learned his lessons. He is going to try and harass his way through, but he's taking a little bit too much damage. Well, we seems like to see a little bit of a history coming in, not once but twice in a row. Rins, does he go for it? I don't think he knows.
He can. He is aware of the risk, but he actually takes one down bottom side. Wow, I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, there's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade-off. Aizawa getting picked off on the bottom lane, so that's a little bit of a pick-off for trade-offs. But most importantly right now is that they cannot afford the trade with the Fanny, and Gugun losing his life not once but twice in 2 games it feels like he's just underestimating what Takenaga can actually do, and with the high and dry, that's exactly what Takenaga wants if you think about it. Bottom lane, he's gonna get harassed his way through, but Dadu doesn't necessarily have the wall charge yet, so Yukizi's gonna be fine for now.
Yeah, he's only level 2. So I think the plan is, because like no matter what Gugun on the Fred Ring, he will definitely is vulnerable to Fanny. A lot of the early game damage, he definitely needs items to scale up towards the game. So it's gonna be quite rough. Rex will be trying to be around to like prioritize the turtle, but I would say Gugun is still taking his orange buff.
Yep, her boss could be baiting out with the turtle, but Takenaga finally secures the purple buff in position to contest this. Got the damage, and Rexy taking a little bit too much. The split comes in, but eventually the turtle actually being stolen away by TIGERWONG Esports instead with the Edith. Takenaga missing the retry, but at the same time, bottom lane is also having a skirmish as well. This is a complete split fight coming in from both sides, but eventually TIGERWONG somehow manages to trade the objectives, and Dadi Dudadu also running out for their lives while picking away at UTZ.
They forced out the flicker from X-Bulk, and unfortunately he did get the spin stick onto the Edith, but Rex in his ultimate form has a massive HP skill at just level 4. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's so weird, but still, mistakes were made, and this is going to help TIGERWONG a little bit more, but looking not too happy about this place. Takenaga is going to finish him off. Meanwhile, Gugun is here to try and challenge Aizawa. Could not get the auto tag in, so they are going to be able to disengage. Her boss will be joining the fight as well, calling in Rexley. The full team is here to try and challenge this, but seems like they just can't do anything from both sides.
Yeah, I mean, high and dry on Fanny, it's like Riz, unfortunately, it's just such a that was such a weird interaction by Dogman. Wild charged out of there.
Okay, Dogman, he thought he could actually finish off the Grog, but at the same time, underestimated the wall charge. But fortunately for them, he is going to bait things out for now. So that means the Fanny is going to be able to do a little bit more. GameLab, however, they're shifting the focus on the 1-1 a little bit more down bottom lane. Clock of Destiny up on Rins. Nothing out of ordinary yet for both sides. Playing a little bit of a stalemate, trying to figure out what's the strategy. So I guess playing it towards the middle stage of the game is going to be the meta. Playing it safe from both sides, not taking the risk. Especially now, considering that it is the Grand Finals. However, as soon as I say that, bottom lane seems to be the focus. Rins showing himself a little bit more, but doesn't want to give the crossbow and tank procs for now. So that's going to be disengaged once again from both sides.
I think right now, I feel like both teams are playing really carefully because they're aware of their win conditions. They need items, they need time to scale up. Because as you mentioned, mid-game is where we will see the most team fights that happen. The Takenaga will get a head start on this turtle. I don't think there'll be any contest whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late as well. TIGERWONG just making the smart play. Maybe waiting for the third turtle contest for now, but unless Rexley steals it again, not happening this time. However, her boss, he does have the split. Gugun is isolated. He finally latches him on, but Gugun says, I'm going to pull it back for the Fanny, and it's going to be a wall spam coming in. But Gugun, he does have the sustain abilities, but he doesn't have the appraisal draft proc to do so. Finally gets taken now, but the Fanny also getting traded off for this aggression. Phantom Airstrike coming in from GameLab is going to try and finish off Dada Dudadu. The side steps comes in, but it's not going to be enough. While this is happening, her boss survives the onslaught coming from TIGERWONG and slips to tell the tale.
I mean, but
Uh-oh, bottom lane.
No, that's so rough. No, I was thinking like, okay, he popped up the blazing duet, but you're allowing UTZ to get off the crossbow.
Oh my goodness.
It's so. Was that a misplay?
Like it was a 50-50 trade until this
man.
happened. Yuktz finding the moments that he need, and now a full tower one down bottom. Yuktz scaling very, very quickly. He doesn't have to choose. He's got the corrosion side, but as of yet, here comes the engagement coming in. Predator Astra comes in. A big time offender catches on 3. GameLab, they're looking to pile up on them, but they don't have the damage. Split comes in from Hervos, needs to disengage, but he re-engages. He wants to force the fight, but his entire team bailed on him. That is going to be Hervos buying for a borrowed time for now, and he will die in the hands, in the fangs of TIGERWONG Esports.
Maybe he fat fingered a little and he, latched himself onto TIGERWONG. It happens, it happens to the best of the glue players out there.
Oh, feels bad moment. GameLab bailed on him a little bit too soon, but economy-wise, it is going to help TIGERWONG a little bit more. 3k behind, it's not the end of the world, but Takenaga is starting to scale the situation where he stopped playing aggressive. And this is really smart because as soon as I say that, Yuktz decides to be a little bit aggressive. They pick off 1 and 2, and that's going to be a double kill for Yuktz, while Safril going to be stranded as well. Takenaga is looking to bully him out, but he doesn't want to risk this. And that's going to be TIGERWONG continuing with their lead.
Overall, I think that's the value of the Claude. BMI out of there, like just into wet safety. But overall, it's like the fact that he was able to give Yuktz that turret for free with that, I would say, slight bit of a misplay. Like, once again, Takenaga is in this spot where he's able to take objectives no contest, because right now TIGERWONG has to worry about the other members pressuring their other lanes.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Hervos going for the split as well. Rexley is going to get caught out. Yuktz. Oh no. That's a mega kill for Yuktz. TIGERWONG Esports just doesn't know what they can do, but they're calling the Grok to come in. Hervos does have the second split if he decides to go for it, and yes, he will proc it out. He's looking to latch off, and he finally latches Rinse, but guess what? Rinse split himself up to get off the glue, but at the same time, Hervos still trying to pull back the back lines, but TIGERWONG, they've got the whole team here. Finally, the Fanny joins to say hello. They take down Gugu, and TIGERWONG trying to isolate Hervos, and this time, they will take him down. The pesky little glue, and GameLab's still playing it safe. Yuktz in position to contest for objectives, and TIGERWONG, they've used up so much utilities, but as soon as I say this, Takenaga comes in again, and it is going to be a kill for Yuktz as they catch off Rixley 1 by 1, bit by bit. Fatted airstrike from Aizawa, just enough to take down Rinse, and Dada-dee-doo-da-doo. What can he do on his Grok? Safril getting harassed. Yuktz taking a little bit too much, but Takenaga thinking if he wants to go for it. They're getting picked up and bullied, played, and fumbled like toys. GameLab just completely messing with TIGERWONG right now. Da-dee-doo-da-doo.
He's running.
Making space with the wall charge. Will eventually die. Monster kill for Yuktz.
I know. I would say
oh my god, Safril blazing duet. Can he run?
He can!
That was so close indeed.
I'm seeing like how this glue pick is so annoying, but that moment when Rin steal the split was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny interaction, but GameLab, they're just playing with food at this stage of the game. They're so far in the lead, but 4k net worth disadvantage for TIGERWONG. The only way they come back is they need Safril to come online, and so far, as long as Safril survives throughout the entire onslaught, it's gonna be good. But as soon as I say this, Takenaga making an attempt, Warchard comes in, but the I'm Offended comes in, pulls him out, a big Fatted X-Strike scares him off. They need to back up, but the damage just enough to take Risley. Safril finally shows up with the Blazing Duet, but gets stopped by Dockman, and they have to disengage, and they survive. TIGERWONG gets absolutely nothing. They take Takenaga, but was it worth it? But yes, it is, because it is going to buy a little bit more time. Yuktz getting a little bit arrogant with his plays. The conceal play comes in, almost catching him, and yes, they do catch him, courtesy of Rins with that pickoff.
That shutdown going into the hands of Rinse is going to really play into the value of TIGERWONG Esports, because honestly, Yuktz, I think he was just getting really overconfident, and
Oh,
Where
no.
was that mega kill?
Okay, solo kill down bottom. Safrio getting caught out means the Lord is going to be up for grabs. So Boss buying a little bit more time. They're calling in the team as well. Gugun says, I'm going to try and force the far side. Aizawa is going to be able to sidestep his way through. Gugun getting focused down bit by bit. He does have the Appraiser's route later on, but Take Naga not having the purple buff is going to put him in a very awkward situation. So they have to back out. They have to respect this. TIGERWONG not pushing with the pressure. They're playing it a little bit safe as well. But here he comes, Dogman looking for Diamond Fender. Misses it. Rexley will disengage for now. And it's going to be a stalemate for both sides.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like, this is the classic, I'm gonna dance around the Lord, and I'll see who makes a mistake first. Because, as mentioned, both these teams, like, their composition right now is playing around, like, I think, yes, GameLab does play around pickoffs, but they are more team fight centric with the Feather Astra, which they're playing around. So it's really...
Easy. Needs to play a little safe. Conceal plays comes in, means no targets for him to attack. But pay attention to back lines. Her boss in position to going for the split. They're waiting for time once again. Gugun is there, but her boss, he's overcommitted as well. But at the sidelines as well. Guess what? UTZ's got the mobility. Guess what? They're going for the snipe. They do catch off Rinse, and that's huge. Wind of Nations comes in. Safrio not giving in the crossbow tanks, and UTZ doesn't have the animation available. Finally gets it, but eventually the rest of GameLabs collapse on them with the Feather Dash, right? They take down Rinse. They take down Safrio, and now her boss brings back another target, and that's gonna be Rixley getting taken now, and Takenaga will try to pick up the pieces, and TIGERWONG esports lose 3 for absolutely nothing. And GameLab is looking to get the clean 2-0, and Gugun trying his best. He gets pulled back, he gets shut down once again. 4 down for TIGERWONG esports. Rinse and Dada Dudu is back, but where's the damage gonna come from? And GameLab says, you know what, it's not worth it. We're gonna focus for the Lord for now.
I mean, smart plays, I mean, not over-forcing it, because I think we have saw how TIGERWONG could punish them for their over-aggression. Like, I see so many times that UTZ, like, has got all 3 weakness points, but he, like, his teammates just burst them down so fast he's unable to proc the crossbow.
Oh my goodness. But at the same time, GameLab, they will take the huge marginal lead. It was just a little bit of a distraction by UTC, and somehow GameLab always finds the opportunity to brain their opponents. And in this case, TIGERWONG, the moment they reacted was pretty much their downfall, because they're playing right into the hands of what GameLab is intending to do, which is distract them, pick them apart. And in this case, UTZ once again with the confidence to play this as well. The jump comes in, but he gets the crossbow attacks right in the nick of time. The catch from Rexley, not enough to connect. So unlucky for Rexley. However, with the Lord coming in, they need to make a play if they want to defend the championship title. Meanwhile, GameLab is looking to close out this game.
They're looking so good right now. Close to 10K
goal
lead,
goodness,
but
I'm offended coming in from Dogman. The Blazing Duet comes in as well, but there's no damage. The Feather Astra comes in. They pick out Gugun. 1-for-0. GameLab needs to run for it, but Takenaga will focus on the tier 3 while the Lord's still standing. They're all getting picked up one by one. The split comes in, but UTZ survives the onslaught, and they clutch out 2-0. Ladies and gentlemen, GameLab is your champion for the Open Finals.
I mean, that's it, folks. You have your champions. GG. Well played for GameLab. 2-0 sweep.